Hello guys, welcome to Just Vibey Vibes. This is our first video, guys. Yay! Okay, let's go straight to the topic. Today, we're going to be talking about must-haves when traveling from Nigeria to the UK. I say Nigeria to the UK, but it could be from any hot country to any cold country. The first thing you have to think about is, what do you wear to the airport? So I think your top should be a turtleneck. That's why I'm wearing a turtleneck, just to show you guys. So your top should be a turtleneck, your bottom leggings. Then you wear a trainers and socks. The reason for this is because this will end up being your innerwear. But in Nigeria, is a good outfit to wear to the airport. You have your sunglasses on, makeup on fleek, and you're looking all good. So I think that this is what you should wear to the airport. But what then should you have in your bag? Because that is also very important. So I think in your bag, you should have socks. Different kind of socks. Possibly a thigh-high socks would be good if you're someone that gets very, very cold. You might need a thigh-high socks. But if you're someone that just don't get very, very cold easily, I would say just have thick socks, but 2 to 3 pairs of socks, extra socks in your bag. And then, nowadays, what people wear to the airport is mostly a tracksuit, right? So I would say you need to have your tracksuit, but the tracksuit top, you can tie it around your waist, right? While you're wearing your turtleneck, leggings, tracksuit on your waist, and top on your waist. Then you have the tracksuit bottom, you fold it and put it inside your hand luggage. While you're on the flight, it does get cold while you're on the flight. So when it gets that cold, maybe obviously they'll give you a blanket. I don't know what the whole thing is now because of COVID, if you can still have a blanket, but they'll give you a blanket normally. So if they give you a blanket, you can cover, but you might still be cold. So the thing you have to do is you have your tracksuit bottom. You can just get up and wear your tracksuit bottom, and then wear the top and zip it up. Or if it's one that you just wear it. Just wear the tracksuit top, and that way you're a bit warm. Now, in that your hand luggage, you should also have a scarf for your neck. That scarf is for when you get to the UK, but if you get too cold, if the scarf is big enough, you can wrap it. If not, you can just put it on your neck and then cover yourself with your blanket. So that way you stay warm. Then the extra socks, you might wear them while you are on the flight, or you might not, depending on how you feel. But I would say you might have to maybe wear one more layer while you're on the flight. If you're very, very cool, like maybe if you want to sleep and you want to just take off your shoes and just put your leg a bit, try to be a bit comfortable, you might need to wear more than like another layer of socks while you're there. So this is not the only outfit you can wear when going to the airport. It is what I think would be good, so that on the flight when you wear your tracksuit, and then the leggings will just be like an innerwear. For the guys, there is something called a thermalwear that guys in the UK do wear inside their clothes. There is the thermalwear bottom. It does look like a leggings, but it has buttons and all that. Maybe there are different types, but those are mostly what the guys wear inside their outfit. I would say for the guys, they could wear the tracksuits from Nigeria. They could wear a tracksuit bottom, and they could also wear the top, or they could just wear the tracksuit bottom, wear like a long sleeve shirt, like t-shirt, long sleeve one, not like a button shirt, but just a long sleeve and top. They should wear that. And then while they're on the flights, then they can go into the toilet and then wear the thermalwear. You might say how difficult it is to get those things in Nigeria. I'm sure you can find them in Nigeria, but you just have to look around. And if you have anybody that is abroad that is coming to Nigeria, just ask them, can you get me this? I'm traveling. I need all these things because I don't want to get cold when I get to the country. I will tell you the reason why later on. Okay, the next thing that I think you need to have is a jacket. A jacket is actually one of the most important things. The reason why I'm saying you're inside, because even with the jacket, mostly cold comes in through your leg. And for the guys, cold can go in through your head if you don't. For girls, if you have to have your hair, if your hair is made, that's fine. If you have a wig or weave on or your natural hair, whatever you have, but if your hair is made, it's fine. If your hair is like my hair, now you might need to have a jacket that has something that you can put on, like a hoodie on, because you might get a bit cold when you go out of the airport, not when you're inside the airport, like when you've arrived, not when you're inside, but when you go out, you might need that. For the guys, I would say a cap is good. Different kind of cap just to have on your head, or you can, like a cap, something that will cover your head. If your hair is low, you would need that, because the cold would just like go straight into your brain. You do not want that. Trust me, you don't want a frozen brain. So yeah, so when you're on the flight now, you have everything. You've worn your tracksuit, and you've so you're warm now on the flight. Then when you arrive, right, now you can wear your, if you're cold, it depends on how cold you feel. But to be honest, coming from a hot country, like for me, coming from Nigeria to the UK, I was really cold. So a jacket would have been good. So you have your jacket. I would say a packer jacket. If you have a coat, you can wear a coat. But if you wear a coat, you might need more layering if you're someone that gets cold easily. And you most definitely need a scarf. Because someone that has a jacket, if they don't have a scarf, they can still, if they have a packer jacket, they can still survive without a scarf. But if you have a coat, most coats have the deep cut, so you do need a scarf to cover your neck and your chest, because you don't want to have cold. Like, you don't want to come and then you have flu and you start coughing and all that. You don't want that, especially in this coronavirus season. Most definitely, you do not want to be coughing or sneezing at all. And literally, cough is gone. Nobody coughs anymore. You cough, it's like because everybody's looking at you like COVID. So you don't want that. So when you get to the airport, you have your jacket on, and then you can have, like, if you're very cold, you must have worn your socks, extra socks, for you to get warm. That way, when you get to the UK or to Canada or to Russia or to wherever you're going to, you will still feel a little bit of cold, but you're not freezing. The reason why I am putting this, why I'm talking about this, and why we decided to do this video is because when I came to the UK over 10 years ago, I was cold. I wore a turtleneck top. My sister gave me one pink, nice turtleneck and sweat top, and I wore that. Then I wore a jean, and then I had a denim jacket. That was it. That was all I have. And I was even wearing trainers without socks. And that reminds me, please do not wear trainers without socks. I came in with trainers without socks. So then I was going to Air France. Like, I used Air France. I was going to France first, to Paris first, before I have to get a connecting flight to the UK. Now, the connecting flight for me, there was a 7 a.m. one, but because I was coming to college and they had to send the driver to pick me up, and we told them last minute, so we decided to go with the 3 p.m. one. So I was at the airport from 6 something to 7 till almost 3. I was freezing. Inside the airport, normally the airport, like now, the airport will not be that cold for me, but imagine, I'm so used to the hot weather. I was shaking in the airport. I was so cold. I got so cold that it's like I died, woke up. It got to a stage where I know that I'm just going to be cold. So all I had to do was just give up. You know, like when it's like there's nothing you can do, so you just give up. You know that the cold, okay, whatever the cold wants to do with me, please do. That was how I felt. I was so cold. And then my hand luggage, all I had was underwears inside of my hand luggage. So it was not like I have anything that I could use to layer up, nothing. And also, my the dear vet that has come to the UK he travels a lot of time. He told me that the place was not cold. That, oh, you'll be fine. Just wear this, you'll be fine. No, I wasn't fine. Because I was not one of those people that go from the AC to the car. Maybe those people will be fine, but I wasn't one of those. So I wasn't fine. I was cold. And that was kind of the worst experience, I don't know, of cold I've ever felt in my life. I was so cold that day. And then I was there until the flight came. Then I got to the UK. I didn't even have any warm clothes, even in my normal luggage, so nothing. Then when I got to the airport, lucky for me, the driver was already there waiting for me with my name on it. I went straight to him, and we came out from the airport. What did I see? Snow. I came to the UK in February. First week of February, it was snowing. I went with the driver out. The moment we got to the car, I literally went to the driver's seat. I didn't even see the steering. Like, I went to the driver's seat and just sat down like this. And the driver was like, "You ready to drive?" He was just joking, like, "You ready to drive?" I'm like, oh, sorry. Then that's when I went back down because not the driver's seat for us is our passenger seat. So yeah, that's when I got down and then I went to the other side and then I sat down. You saw how cold I was. He turned on the heating in the car. He even put the seat down a bit for me to be warm. So the main reason actually why I'm doing this video is not even because of my experience. It's because I and my sister were talking a few days ago and she told me about her friend that just came with her two children to meet her husband that is doing PhD here. I think he's living here now. Maybe he's gotten a permanent job. So they're coming to meet him. And she and the two children, they were not properly dressed. And they were so cold. And I thought to myself, if maybe I've done a video like, or if anybody has done a video like this, at least one or two person would have seen it. Maybe they would have seen it. And that way they would not be cold. You don't want, like, I feel so bad for a child feeling half of what I felt. I don't even want that for my worst enemy. It was cold. So guys, this will be the end of our first video. Next week we're going to talk about surviving your first week in the UK, because coming is one thing, arriving, being warm is really good. All the things I've talked about would help you, but then there are other things like the house, like is it warm, is it cold, what to do and all that will be needed. Okay guys, bye bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and if you have any question for me, please ask, and my email will be in the description, so you can email me any questions that you have or anything that you have, like any question whatsoever. You can email me, and if you comment, I will most definitely reply to your comment. If it's a question that you're asking or anything, I'll reply to you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.